that the Fed might end somewhat below 5% policy rates.
They don't want to break anything. What the Fed always wants is to see what have their actions done.
And that is deterring global business people and tourists from just landing here.
That the government was putting together, forming a committee to assess ways to exit COVID-0.
Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we are talking about UK new government is thinking to increase tax rate to stable economy. Before we continue our video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. UK Finance Minister Jeremy Hunt used his first Monday on the job to announce that almost all of the controversial tax measures announced by his predecessor would be reversed. The major U-turn includes scrapping the cut for the lowest rate of income tax from 20% to 19%, as well as reductions to dividend tax rates, the reversal of off-payroll working reforms, VAT claimbacks for tourists, and the freeze on alcohol duty rates. Hunt said the reverse tax cuts totaled £32 billion, $36 billion a year. The only fiscal policies of previous Finance Minister Kwasi Kwarteng to remain are the cancellation of the planned rise in national insurance, a general taxation by 1.25%, and a cut in taxes paid on property purchases. Markets cheered the announcement, with sterling trading up 1% against the dollar shortly after it was made. By 4:55 p.m., it was up 2.3% to $1.143. Yields on UK government bonds also fell sharply, with the 10-year yield trading down 36 basis points at 3.965%. Yields move inversely to prices. Hunt also announced that the energy package designed to subsidize consumer and business energy bills would only run until April and then be reviewed in order to cost the taxpayer significantly less than planned. Under the current plan, the government is capping the amount paid per kilowatt-hour for gas and electricity lower than the market rate amid soaring wholesale prices. The average household is now expected to pay £2,500 per year, still up from 2021's average £1,400 annual bill, but far lower than the £4,650 that had been predicted without intervention. A central responsibility for any government is to do what is necessary for economic stability, Hunt said in a short statement Monday morning. No government can control markets, but every government can give certainty about the sustainability of public finances. That is one of the many factors that influence how markets behave. For that reason, although the Prime Minister and I are both committed to cutting corporation tax, on Friday, she listened to concerns about the mini-budget. Hunt addressed lawmakers in the House of Commons on Monday afternoon, saying that many difficult decisions will be announced when he publishes a new fiscal plan and economic forecast from the UK's Office for Budget Responsibility on October 31. While the major announcements were made in the morning, due to what Hunt called their market-moving nature, he added the government was setting up an economic advisory council to provide independent expert advice. It will include former Conservative aide Rupert Harrison, former Bank of England Monetary Policy Committee members Gurchan Vliet and Sushil Wadhwani, and Karen Ward, Chief Market Strategist for EMEA at JP Morgan Asset Management. Prime Minister Liz Truss did not answer questions in the House of Commons and was absent from the beginning of the session, with Commons leader Penny Mordaunt saying she was busy with urgent business. Market chaos. The government had already been forced to make a U-turn on both its plan to scrap the top rate of income tax and ditch a planned rise in the corporation tax from 19% to 25%. On Friday, Truss fired Finance Minister Kwarteng less than 6 weeks after the pair took office, appearing to blame the chaos sparked in financial markets by the budget he announced Sept 23. It included unfunded tax cuts forecast to total £45 billion, which were billed by Truss and Kwarteng as a radical plan to turbocharge the UK's sluggish economic growth and were a key part of Truss' leadership campaign. However, markets were spooked by a range of factors including the prospect of significantly higher government debt, given the impending subsidies of consumer and business energy bills, and the perceived mismatch between the Bank of England's current monetary tightening to tame inflation and the government's stimulus package. The lack of economic forecasts from the Office for Budget Responsibility also weighed on markets. Inflation higher for longer. Paul Dales, chief UK economist at Capital Economics, said that Hunt had wiped out the Truss/Kwarteng package in an attempt to reassure markets that the government has some fiscal discipline. It seems to be working, with most of the rise in the pound and a large fall in gilt yields earlier today having been sustained, he said in a note. But while the Chancellor has reduced fiscal uncertainty by guaranteeing that utility prices will be frozen only until April 2023 rather than October 2024, he has introduced more economic uncertainty. Dale said that this means inflation could be higher for longer, households' real incomes could fall more steeply, and any recession may be deeper. There are a lot of moving parts, but our existing forecasts that interest rates will rise from 2.25% now to 5%, and that GDP will fall by 2% during a recession don't seem that wide of the mark, he added. That's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed our video. For more videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.